Now, this video will not be a video analysis. This will be my thoughts on what happened to storytime animation throughout YouTube's history. That's because someone else already beat me to the punch. I would suggest you watch Ryychii's video, The Downfall of Storytime Animation, first, as it will give you better context for everything I say in this video. Also, it's just a really good video, so you should check it out. It's funny, he's another small YouTuber who's named Ryan, so that's kind of ironic. I used to love storytime animation. When I was very young, I would dream of being a storytime animator. Recently though, I don't really watch many of them anymore. No offense, but I just watch other stuff now. Now I watch content like Shakespeare's Productions or Diamond Ball. I believe this is sort of natural for everyone in my opinion. I think this leads on to my main topic I'm going to talk about for the rest of the video. How storytime animation has kind of fallen off, and how I don't exactly know why.
In life, the best way to get closer to your friends is to sleep with them.
I think some of the biggest contributing factors of why storytime animation has kind of died off is due to the change of the YouTube landscape, oversaturation, and a lack of passion. You'll think they have died off because of the quote-unquote bad upload schedule, and yet sometimes it takes like 6 months, even a year in some cases, for some animators to actually upload their videos. Bringing back to why animation was falling off early in the 2010s of YouTube. I mean, animation takes a lot of time. I always hate the complaint of, this isn't animation, they're just moving PNGs. First of all, this is animation, no matter how stilted or, well, animated it is. Anyways, saying they're moving PNGs is basically saying animation. The whole thing with animation is making a lot of pictures to make the illusion of movement. Saying they're moving PNGs is basically saying the animation. And secondly, it's called cutting corners, managing resources, taking, your health and time into account. So, like, shut up. It's funny because I use just PNGs for my animations as well, so yeah, you guys can just roast me in the comments. Okay, shut up. Actually, a little side tangent. I actually never understand the hate of PNG tubers. Like, I think it's died off recently, but like I still think I see hate for it, and I never got why. Because it's lazy, but like I don't know. It's just really an icon. You forget that some people just don't have the budget to get really good camera equipment, microphones, a green screen, a good laptop or like computer to edit all of it. Like, having an easy icon or PNG is just like convenient. Also, you forget that some people just don't like showing their face either. I mean, that's kind of the whole thing with Jaiden animation. She got her face reveal unintentionally. I don't really get the hate of PNG tubers. Also, for the record, MatPat's a PNG tuber set by Tankati. I'm pretty sure he said it himself. So, shut up.
Hey, can you get off the driveway I don't own already? What the heck, man? I got houses to rob.
Anyway, so moving back to bad upload schedules. I mean, some people have slow upload schedules and yet still have relative success. But I will say, YouTube's direction seems to be closer to either very short form content, with YouTube Shorts all being under a minute long, or very long form content, with videos being 30 minutes, an hour, 20 hours. With videos being over 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, maybe even more in some cases. Having 5 to 15 minute videos is just not what people are looking for now. It's kind of ironic because that's the length of this video I'm aiming for, so like... I mean, I think oversaturation is the easiest one to understand. There were essentially great animators and creators who were able to make great animations and content, but eventually became stale and felt the exact same after a while, with many of them having very similar stories and very similar characters, and like a basic character design with like just a round white head and like no pupil, like thin black eyes, and like some like stupid black jacket with like a blue stripe like on the side, and like some like stupid like hair like spiked up in some funny way. Like, imagine having hair like that. Oh. Well, this is kind of awkward. Yeah, I'm not saying everyone was just doing it full of money, but it did become stale and overdone after a while. Yeah, at least most of us were more original than Fox Goodman, right? What did happen to him? Yeah, just put that in. Eventually, after hearing such similar stories for years, it just gets tiring. And YouTubers probably just run out of stories eventually. I mean, obviously you can't just make up stories. The ones that were like, my life story animated or something, I don't know. Just banking off, the YouTube story time, golden era, you could say, I guess. Yeah, those were stupid. I used to watch them as a kid, I don't know why. Anyways, a lot of storytime animators seem to have lost that I guess, passion to talk about their own stories. Many original storytime animes like One's Out and Jade Animations changed their content a bit. They mostly discuss about whatever they want now. They should really talk about gaming content or anything they've just want to talk about, or anything really. For the record, I wrote this script before James uploaded that playing 100 games of Fortnite, so like earlier that I edited this section and now it's wrong because now he's uploaded a video. Dang it, James. I'm kidding. You can upload whatever you want, okay? Many other YouTubers don't really upload that much, if not at all. Well, like more than usual. Some didn't upload as much due to too much work, personal issues, or just like, you know, having a passion for it. It's good that these animes do take time for themselves. And I'm not blaming them for anything, trust me. This lack of passion, to say it simply, and also a bad upload schedule leads to just less storytime animation recently. I don't believe this genre of YouTube is entirely gone, however. I don't believe it can never be entertaining, but many just feel like the exact same. I know I'm kind of contradicting myself, but this quote-unquote lack of passion is more of so less people making it, in my opinion. Like I said before, many storytime animation companies, style channels, and also like copycats like Fox Goodman aren't really getting a profit as much. This has probably led to less storytime animations. However, I think people are just doing more with the genre and being more creative. People such as Hamimations, Let Me Explain Studios, and Illuminations are just doing more with the genre, in my opinion. To me, if I were to watch these videos, I'm not going into it for the stories per se. I'm going in to watch their animations and their personalities themselves. That's why people think storytime animation has quote unquote died off. There's just more quality over quantity in these recent years. That makes me sound really old. I'm only 16, guys. To be fair, if I were to go like, I don't know, up to James or Jaiden and then go like, it's like, hey, I remember watching your Xenoblade video, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm that old. Animation is still doing great on YouTube. Firstly, many YouTubers are now working on bigger projects. TV shows like Smiling Friends or Amazing Digital Circus, stuff like that. And even smaller creators like Dano are still doing great. Also, I love this side tangent, but I just love how cute and like geeky. There's so many like geeky and cute like details in like modern animated projects. Because I just think like people who've done that like just grew up like us, but like are able to get jobs at like DreamWorks and high studios like. And able to put these references in. It's just so cute. I just love it. Just like taking many tropes and like cliches and either just changing them or just doing better with them. I just love it. I just love how people who grew up with this stuff, it's just like, let's pursue these jobs and just show their nerdiness, it's just great. I love it. Anyways, as a little bit side tangent. Anyways, this is just my thoughts on the state of storytime animation and even just animation on YouTube. So for all your eyes out there, just keep pursuing your passions. Just try your best and stay safe and everything. Thanks for watching. I did not mean for such a sentimental conclusion, but yeah, good luck, guys. Yeah, if you realize there's a massive audio change, it's because I did get a new microphone. So yay me. So if it sounds worse or better, then that's the reason. yeah, please comment if it sounds better or worse. I do not know. I'm not a sound guy. I hate doing audio editing because it's like, I have to listen to my voice. I have to listen to a take like every single time. It's basically just, actually Rebecca's already talked about it, but it's just like, hold on, let me go back. Animation is still doing great on YouTube. Animation is still doing great on YouTube. Animation is just doing so good on YouTube. I have to repeat that every since. And I have to go edit it. Like, this is why I like end cards. Just, I don't need to edit that much. I did say earlier that I've always wanted to be a storytime animator, and I still think that's true. I wanted to be a storytime, but then I kind of I just kind of realized I don't, first of all, have too much free time to do that. Secondly, I suck at animation. I mean, I'm pretty good at art, but like I just suck at animation. Probably because I haven't experienced it. Time and practice, that's what they say. But yep, I'm not particularly great at it. And now I decided, and also to me, like I don't exactly want to be restricted in some way of like, I have to do this content, because I know that's apparently something YouTubers have to do. Like, you have to stay confined into one like sort of genre in some way, but like I don't know, I don't really want to be that. I just want to talk about whatever I want, so like that's why I didn't want to be quote unquote a storytime animator. Although I did design my character very much for that purpose. Although, yeah, I do animate my characters sometimes and work on animation, so like having a simple character design just helps with that. I don't have to have like everything move, or like think about, oh look, what happens if my arm like goes past here and then hits this, like that's gonna have to affect it or something. Yeah, everything about that. That's all I really have to say. I went more of a side tangent on here than I thought, but hey. Yeah, hope you enjoy, and yeah, I was actually sincere my conclusion, so yeah, good luck everyone, and thanks for watching. Leave a like, and yeah.